I'm Dr. Lauren Auverset, Assistant Professor of Public Relations. I guess I was probably 11 or 12, and I homeschooled actually in middle school for 2 years, 5th and 6th grade. And so being home during the day, and my mom watched soap operas. And there was this really bad actress. I mean, she was like classic, like 1990s soap opera cliche bad, right? And I was just staring at her going, I could do that. What is wrong? She's getting paid to do this? She's on TV? Nah, I could totally do that. When I was in my senior year here at UL as a theater major, I knew that I had to leave Louisiana. I mean, you know, we now have a small sort of film industry-ish here, but if I wanted a career in this, I had to leave. And I got into a summer program, actually, the Stanislavski summer program at Harvard in accordance with with the Moscow Art Theater. And that was one of the most mind-blowing summers of my entire life. I still use things that I learned there, not only while I was, you know, having a career as an actress and a theater practitioner, but also now. And then I moved out to California. I was dating somebody and they got accepted to grad school out in San Diego, so it was a win-win situation at the time. First job I got there, it took 6 weeks to get, by the way. And so once I got that job, I lucked out. It was they were like my family. Rock Bottom in La Jolla, California, by the way, if anyone's ever out there. It's a wonderful place to go. And I could have had a career there if I had wanted it. But I not only waited tables there, but I also worked for their nonprofit, which is fantastic. I helped organize, you know, food drives for the homeless. We built playgrounds in Compton, actually, which is a very interesting experience. And that's actually where I fell into PR work, which was my just volunteer work for the nonprofit of the restaurant that I worked at to pay my bills while I was trying to get my acting career going. Even though I'm not acting actively right now on stage or behind the camera, I'm still a performer. It sounds kind of cheesy, but all of life's a stage and men and women merely players, right? So also the classroom is a stage and I love it. I should have always known that I was basically born to be an academic. I'm essentially Hermione Granger because in undergrad, so when I'm a theater major and you're in a play and sometimes you're not in every act. So you have 15, 20 minutes here and there where you don't have to go on. So you're in the back and other students would be like hanging out or, I don't know, playing a game or watching cat videos or something. And I'd be sitting there reading Nietzsche. So it might have been a clue, just a little one, that I was kind of born for academia. And went to California, moved back, got a job doing PR for a nonprofit, and I loved it. And then I decided, I was just like, I want to go back to school for this. So I come and I enroll. My master's is in mass communication and with a focus in international communication and public relations. And then my doctorate is, again, just in communication, but my specific focus was public relations and media effects research in entertainment. So TV, social media, all that good stuff. When I did PR, and even just, I'm a natural event planner. When I managed or was part of groups as an undergraduate on campus, and actually as a graduate student as well. I was president of GSO, which is the graduate student organization here at UL, and I enjoy organizing and planning and executing events, parties even, just personally for my friends and stuff. And when I did PR professionally, that was a big part of my job. And even when I worked for the restaurant out in California, we had a whole banquet service. So I would cater and be that person with the little tray, right? Sometimes walking around at someone's wedding reception. I've done that here in Lafayette too. So it's something that comes naturally to me. And recently, for the Department of Communication put on an international conference called ALSAS. That's the Arab United States Association of Communication Educators. And that was just a couple weeks ago. It was phenomenal. But all of those things that I hadn't done it in a few years, but it was like riding a bike. So, you know, finding a venue, getting catering, you know, accepting proposals for papers to be presented, helping people who've never been to America get their visas so that they could come and visit. And it's just wonderful.